A federal judge overseeing the defamation lawsuit against Rudy Giuliani in the state of Georgia issued not exactly a decision, but basically told Rudy Giuliani late last week, I can't make any sense of your recent court filing, so you're going to have to bring your butt into my courtroom and explain what the hell exactly you're trying to say in this most recent filing. Now, in the most recent filing, which of course I've discussed, Rudy Giuliani appears to admit that yes, he made false statements against Georgia election workers Freeman and Shay Moss. Like, he didn't dispute it. In fact, the judge even says he concedes solely for the purposes of this litigation that he made false statements about Freeman and Shay Moss that, quote, carry meaning that is defamatory per se. That was according to his filing on July 26, excuse me. So the judge is like, whoa, man. Did you really just admit to the thing you're being sued for? Because if you did, and even if you didn't, you're going to need to come in and tell me just what the hell you're trying to say here. Because if you're admitting to it, we don't need to go through a trial. We just need to talk numbers at this point. This is what the judge's order states. Given the seemingly incongruous, I struggle with that word, and certainly puzzling caveats contained in the Giuliani stipulation, plaintiff's counsel recounts efforts to obtain clarification from defendant Giuliani's counsel. The certainly puzzling caveats, the judge says in this order, like, I can't make sense of it. So why don't you march your butt into my courtroom, sit on down, and you tell me what the hell this even means? Now, it should be noted that Giuliani is not in fact representing himself in this case. He does have lawyers, but Giuliani himself spent many years as a prosecutor. He is a licensed attorney. For the moment, he's probably going to lose that license in a couple areas, but he also knows how to do court filings is the point. So it's not just like some dumb person off the street that knows nothing about the law and their lawyers filed something stupid. Everybody on Giuliani's defense team, including the defendant himself, is a lawyer. There's no excuse for such a certainly puzzling, as the judge put it, filing. Are you admitting you made false statements? Or are you not admitting you made false statements? Is this a confession? Or is it not a confession? Because if it is, we're going to save everybody a lot of time and effort here and just go ahead and start talking numbers about what you're going to pay these two women. So we'll see. Again, we'll see what Giuliani has to say when he shows up for court. But honestly, we've seen the man talk. And usually when he talks, especially when he was out there doing media on behalf of Donald Trump, he always seemed to implicate his client into some of the worst possible behavior, borderline criminal. So if Giuliani has to go into that courtroom and speak for himself, it's probably not going to go very well, and he should have just stuck with the puzzling filing from late July. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.